Namaste yogis, welcome back to your mat and welcome to a yin practice. I thought a yin practice would be great to close out the week. Happy St. Patrick's Day if you celebrate, hence the green. We also have the spring equinox and a new moon. So that's a lot of external energy in addition to everything else in life that we have to navigate through. So yin is a great way to reset, renew, and refresh. So for today's practice, grab whatever props that you need, whatever that may look like for your yin practice. I recommend at least a blanket and 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, anything that has some sturdy height to it would be great, that you can easily move around. Pillows instead of bolsters and/or extra blankets. Whatever your body calls to today. And of course, if any of these poses don't feel good in your body, make some modifications by adding in more props, and if that's still not comfortable for you, come out of the pose, lay down on the mat, and just focus on your breath. We'll get started in a seated position, whether you're sitting on the heels like I am, or perhaps you're sitting with your legs out in front, cross-legged. And just allowing the body to still, the nerves to quiet, arriving on your mat. Can gently shut down the eyes or perhaps keep a soft gaze. In that quietness and stillness, guide your attention to the characteristics of your breath. Notice if it's warm or cool, smooth or jagged. Allow the inhale to deepen, really swelling the belly. Allowing the breath to travel into the chest, telescoping the ribs open. And as you exhale, the chest deflates. The belly button pulls back towards the spine. And allow yourself to assign a color to your breath. Whatever color first pops into your mind. And see that color travel from the base of your spine. As you inhale, it travels up all the way to the crown, the top of your head. And as you exhale, that breath travels from the top of your head, down your spine, all the way to the belly. And continue with that breath, that visualization. Perhaps noticing that the color brightens, becomes more vibrant. Allow yourself to let go of anything you were working on leading up to this moment. One more deep inhale through the nose. Hold the breath at the top. And exhale, let it all out through parted lips. Blink the gaze open. We'll begin tapping energy into the body. So we'll find the inside edges of our collarbone, drop down an inch and out towards the shoulder about an inch. You should feel a slight hollow. With light fingertips, begin tapping this area. Your taps can become more firm or they can be light. Just allowing your body to guide you in what it needs. If it's sore, you might want to massage the area with little circles. And breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more breaths. Shift the thumbs to the center of the chest, right above the sternum. Perhaps your thumbs become more heavy, maybe they're lighter. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Shake off the hands, make light fists, and begin tapping into the side body, right below the underarm. On both sides, allow the shoulder blades to fall down the back. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Release the thumbs and bring the fingertips to the orbital bone right underneath the pupils and begin lightly tapping here. We're not being super hard. Tapping nice and gently. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Release the hands down, inhale. Retain the breath at the top. And exhale it all out the mouth. We'll start with the first pose, which is not a very popular one because of the sensation that comes with it. But just allowing yourself to honor your body however it feels. We'll begin with toe squat. So from here, I'll turn to the side so you can see. We'll come up to the knees and curl the toes under and then set the hips down towards the heels. And finding whichever breath suits you in your yin practice. It could be an ujjayi breath. It could be nice samavriti or a balanced breath. As you're here, we'll circle sweep the arms overhead as you inhale. Bring the palms together. Exhale the hands through heart center. 2 more just like that, nice and slow. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. And imagine that your fingers are like little magnets that are collecting all the chi, all the good energy that surrounds you. Collecting it into the palms as they come together. And then exhale, we're bringing that energy through the body, through the crown of the head. 1 more, you got it. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and swing the feet out to the side, bring the legs out in front, and give them a good shake. You can take some windshield wipers, wiggle the toes. Just taking a counter pose from that toe stretch. It can be a doozy, especially if you have some foot issues like plantar fasciitis, bunions, or you wear heels. That can be a doozy for sure. And find stillness. We'll grab a block and we'll move into the next pose, which is saddle pose. So a block or a bolster will work here. We'll come up to the knees and bring the block underneath the seat. One of 2 ways, you can bring the heels directly underneath the hips, or if your knees allow, you can bring the heels outside of the hips and pull the knees in towards each other. Each pose will hold for a few minutes. So find that position, that support that you need to be able to find that peace and calm in the mind as you find that edge in the body, that edge of stress, that edge of tension. Keep a soft gaze, or perhaps shut the eyes down if that's comfortable for you. If you notice that the mind wanders with thought, guide your focus or your attention back to your breath. And a great way to condition yourself to stay there a little longer, perhaps than you normally would, is repeating to yourself, breathing in, I know that I am breathing in. And as you exhale, repeating to yourself, breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. Slowly, gently bring the feet underneath you if they were out wide. Lift up into the knees to remove any props that you have underneath you and bring the legs out in front. Soles of the feet against the earth. Hands come back behind, and we'll just take some nice windshield wipers. Knees fall to one side and then the other. We'll come back to center. Find yourself rooted in the sits bones. We'll move into our next pose, which will be fire log. So we'll start with the left leg on top. Right leg comes onto the bottom. We'll bend the left knee and stack the shin bones on top of each other. You might have a gap in between the top leg and the bottom foot. You can place a block here, a blanket, again, finding that edge within your body. The right hand can circle around the left ankle as the left hand wraps around the foot, capturing the pinky edge of the left foot. And breathing in, I know that I am breathing in. And breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. Release the hands from the ankle and the foot. Perhaps give them a good shake. Straighten the spine nice and tall. And exhale, begin to bring the chest forward in a gentle forward fold. Again, the arms can come down all the way to the earth if that suits your hips. You can come down to blocks. Breathing in, I know that I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. Slowly, gently begin to lift yourself upright. Set aside your props. Straighten the legs out in front of you. And we'll take some windshield wipers here. And perhaps deepen the bend in the knees to allow them to fall more so to the side. And come back through center. We'll do that on the other side. Left leg on bottom, right leg on top. Stack the shins. Prop yourself however you need. Each side is going to feel different and be different. We'll bring the left hand around the right ankle and the right hand around the foot to capture the pinky edge. A slight gentle twist. Release the ankle and the foot. Perhaps give the arms a good shake. We'll inhale the spine nice and tall. And exhale, begin to hinge forward. And finding that edge of sensation. Removing and separating the mind from the thought. And slowly, gently walk yourself back upright. Set aside your props and windshield wiper the legs. Come back to center and we'll move into our next pose, which will be dragon pose. So grab your blanket to pad the knees. We'll start with the right foot out in front. You can grab your blocks to help you stay upright. And find your drishti, perhaps shut down the gaze. And breathing in, I know that I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. Slowly, gently bring the hands all the way down to the ground. Curl the left toes under. Step the right foot back and take your counter pose in downward facing dog or perhaps tabletop. 3 breaths here. If you are in downward facing dog, bring the knees all the way down, tabletop, and we'll take dragon on the other side. Let's step the left foot forward, in between the hands. Slowly, gently set the hands down to the earth. Step the left foot to meet the right, downward facing dog. Three breaths. And come all the way down to the ground and slowly, gently make your way onto your back. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock the body side to side. And exhale, double knee twist. Allow both knees to fall to the right. Arms can tee out. Perhaps reach them overhead. Slowly and gently unwind, knees to chest, rock the body side to side. And when you're ready, we'll take that twist on the other side. Allow both knees to fall to the left. Slowly, gently unwind. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And come to stillness and lower yourself all the way down to your variation of Shavasana. Allow the toes to fall open and release tension from the scalp and the forehead. Inhale deeply through the nose and exhale out the mouth as you allow the body to completely release into the earth. Allow your breath to deepen as you slowly and gently bring yourself back into your body, back into your space. Allow gentle movements into the toes, ankles, fingers, and wrists. Reach the arms overhead as you point through the toes to allow the chi to flow through the meridians freely once more. And slowly make your way onto your favorite side, pausing for a breath. Press weight into the hands to push yourself upright into easy seat. Gaze can be kept soft. The eyes can remain closed. We'll bring the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today, allowing me to hold space for you in your practice. You are enough. You are worthy, and you are loved. Namaste.